So, joining us now from Dallas is Donald Trump. All right, first of all, you tweeted today, "It is so nice that the shackles have been taken off me and I can now fight for America the way I want to." What exactly does that mean?
Well, we've been having a problem. We have millions and millions of followers. We set records in the primaries. We have a group of people that want to see America be great again. And Paul Ryan, you know, open borders and amnesty and lots of other, and bad budgets, by the way, very, very bad budgets. Frankly, the only one that Obama negotiates well with is Paul Ryan with the budgets, because that's the only negotiation he can win. He certainly can't beat Iran.
What shackles did you have on?
So, Paul, the shackles are some of the establishment people that are weak and ineffective people within the Republican Party, senators and others, and Paul Ryan, led to a certain extent by Paul Ryan.
They were holding you
being
back?
nasty to the nominee.
They were holding you back?
Not a question of holding back, no, but they're not giving support. They don't give the kind of support. You know, we got more votes, more than 14 million votes, more than anybody in the history of the Republican primaries, Bill. And they don't give the support that we really need.
Okay,
now,
but I'm still confused.
I think I'm better off maybe without their support if you want to know the truth.
You might be, but I'm still confused. You say, okay, the shackles are off, and now I can really do what I want. I mean, what are you going to do that you haven't done? I mean, are you going to be more outspoken?
I don't think I'm that outspoken, to be honest with you, Bill. I think I'm not outspoken at all. No, I don't think. I think I've been very nice.
Well, it's not about being nice. I didn't say you weren't nice. I'm saying you're about as blunt as they come in political circles. That's why you won the primary.
I don't think so. Look,
no.
I went to Ivy League schools. I went, you know, I mean, I'm
so
not.
So did I.
And
look at the big mouth on me.
I think I know, and look how we turned out.
Okay.
But the fact is that I think we should get support, and we don't get the support from guys like Paul Ryan. He had a conference call yesterday with congressmen, with hundreds of them, and they practically rioted against him on the phone. One person stuck up for him. So I'm just tired of non-support, and I don't really want to support. You know, if he calls now and wants to, this happens all the time. If you sneeze, he calls up and announces. Isn't that a terrible thing? So look, I don't want his support. I don't care about his support. What I want to do is I want to win for the people, because Hillary Clinton, she is a disaster. She is a disaster. And 4 more years of Obama, which will be worse than Obama, but 4 more years of Obama through Hillary Clinton, this country can't take it.
All right, I think you've gotten that point across. I think we all know that. So I want to go forward. I want to see what your forward strategy is. 4 weeks from today, we'll all be voting. You're about 6 or 7% down in the polling now. That's what's trickling out. Certainly you could win. I think everybody who's fair, you could win, but you're behind. So let's start with risk assessment. Have you assessed how you're going to win back women who were offended by the recent exposition from Access Hollywood? Have you a plan to get those women back?
Well, first of all, locker room talk, and most people have heard it before, and I've had a lot of women come up to me and said, boy, I've heard that, and I've heard a lot worse than that over my life. And, you know, if that's why I'm going to lose an election, to get rid of ISIS and to create strong borders and rebuild our military and do all the things we're going to do, including Supreme Court judges and saving the Second Amendment because it's under siege with Hillary Clinton, or as I call her, Crooked Hillary, which is what she is. If that's what's going to take to lose an election, that would be pretty sad. Then I have to go back to my other life. But I'll tell you what, I think we're going to win the election, Bill. I think we're going to win the election. People are tired.
You're going to stay the course
of Obama, and they're tired of Clinton.
Okay, you're going to stay the course of what you've been doing. You're not going to add anything new, any targeting commercials, any special speeches?
We already have one. No, we have a great commercial that went out today. I'm right now in Dallas, Texas. I'm flying to Panama City, Florida in just a little while, as soon as I'm finished with this. And we're doing a speech, and we have thousands and thousands of people. I noticed where Hillary is doing a speech someplace in Florida, she's got a small crowd, and they're making it like it's a big crowd. I had 20,000 people last night. Nobody talks about that. They just say Donald Trump spoke. So it's a very unfair press. But one thing I'll say about you, you agree that I've been treated unfairly by the press.
In some cases you have been, but in some cases you're too sensitive. But if you are treated unfairly, and we do have a talking points memo tomorrow that will prove some of that, and you'll be very interested to see what we've come up with. But let's, again, women are the key to this. You're winning with men, all right? And I think you will continue to win with men. But women,
winning
you're
with
behind.
Men big.
But you're behind with women. Are you going to target...
I'm not sure I believe it.
Whether you believe it or not,
sure
that's what the polling says.
Yeah.
Do you have any plan to speak to women directly or to target them with ads or anything like that?
I do, but what women want, we do the child care program that really Ivanka wanted very, very much. My daughter Ivanka wanted it, and I agreed with her 100%. But what women want is they want secure borders, they want safety, they want law and order, they want a police department that's allowed to do its job, they want justice for all, they want a lot of things that everybody else wants, and Hillary Clinton can't do it. She's been doing this stuff for 30 years, and she's failed every single time. I mean, you look at her tenure in New York State, it was a disaster. She's failed at everything she's ever done, including, by the way, ISIS. She created ISIS, in a sense, because of the vacuum left by the way they got out of the war.
Yeah, it was an Obama policy, but remember, when you're Secretary of State, I'm not making excuses. You're working for the boss. So now you are a man.
Bill,
let's get back to
hold it, Bill.
Yes.
You said I could interrupt.
Yes,
okay,
go
just
ahead.
one time.
Yep.
I hope to not do it again. Just so you understand, there was no ISIS when Hillary Clinton came along.
Of course I understand that.
The way they got out of Iraq, so there was no ISIS, so they were in no countries. Now they're in 32 countries all over the world, including, by the way, the United States
Obama.
big league.
That's on the
has them
president.
coming in. No, it's also on her. She was Secretary of State.
A little bit, but if you get elected president, you're going to tell your Secretary of State what to do, and they'll do it or you fire them. But I want to get back to
Bill, she was
support.
there at the beginning. She was there at the proud birth of ISIS. I'm sure she was very proud of it.
Well, she screwed up Libya,
with
too.
Nothing.
So she screwed
Libya
up Libya
was her baby all the way. She screwed up everything. I mean, there's nothing she hasn't screwed up.
Okay, all right. Now, your support. All right, so Ryan is gone. You attacked McCain today as well because he was mad about the tape thing. If you're elected president, you're going to need.
You want to hear
these
McCain?
guys. Well, I know you're going to wail on him.
Desperate to get he was desperate to get my endorsement. I gave him the endorsement because he needed it for the primary. And frankly, he ran against a very, very good woman. I feel very badly I gave him the endorsement, but that's okay.
All right, but he just
ended up
didn't
getting
like
my
the
endorsement.
tape thing.
He easily wins his primary. And then all of a sudden, he does the unendorsement thing.
He didn't like the tape thing.
He's never heard, give me a break. He's never heard salty language before. John McCain, who has probably the dirtiest mouth in all of the Senate, has never heard, he talked about lewd. It's lewd language.
Can I ask
He's never
the
heard that
question,
before.
Please? If you're elected president, you're going to need McCain and you're going to need Ryan. You're going to need these guys.
They'll be there. Hey, they'll be there. I would think that Ryan maybe wouldn't be there. Maybe he'll be in a different position. But McCain will be there. They'll all be there.
And you think they're going to all cooperate with you after you're trashing them?
I get along. I know you don't believe this. Well, I get along with you for 20 years, so I guess I can get along with anybody, frankly.
Right,
but to be honest with you, Bill, I get along with people. And I think you know that maybe better than anybody.
I don't know what good it does.
I'll get along with them.
I don't know what good it does to trash people. You can say, I disagree, I wish they would endorse me, but to trash them, I don't know what good that does.
Because he was begging for my endorsement. People are calling. His friends are calling.
Be the bigger man.
The first sign of a little bit of difficulty, he unendorses.
All right.
I wouldn't want to be in a foxhole with a lot of these people. That I can tell you.
But McCain's a brave man.
Including Ryan.
He's a brave man, McCain.
By the way, including Ryan, especially Ryan.
I got that. Okay. Now, when we come back, I'm going to hold you over. I want to talk about the debate. And I want you to be thinking about what in the debate got you angry and what you felt was most important for the American public. All right? So when we come back, we'll talk with Mr. Trump. We really appreciate his time. We know how busy he is. And later, the Talking Points memo on how religious Americans are seeing the presidential race right now. That's up ahead.